get up here. You can get up here. At least upstairs now. You can get up here. Yeah, you look for so you look for the late legs.
Yes.
You look for the late breaker. They may not win, but it just kind of shows you that they have the best endurance.
Yes.
And so on the shorter race, if the jockey can turn that endurance and speed on early, fucking you could have a great odds horse win.
Yes. Back to horse racing, but
back to horse racing.
We don't have to do a horse racing one. Yeah. We're just horsing around.
Just horsing around. Speaking of games and events, though.
Yep.
I believe the week after this is going to get released. We should have our bags tournament.
Yes.
That'll be a good time. May 17th. Live bags. You know, each month now we've had a pretty successful event that's happened.
Yeah. Darts
was great.
Darts, trivia.
Trivia was great.
Hot dogs.
7-7-70 was great. Now it's bags.
Now we're moving outside.
For bags.
Moving outside.
We're taking a back seat again. We're not going to compete. We're gonna commentate just like darts. I'm looking for. I love commentating and stuff.
It was fun. The darts commentary was one of the more fun.
Yeah.
Fun ones. The trivia was fun though too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, trivia was fun.
Little 779. We also did a little draft in there, but
yeah.
Draft was kind of just wasn't very well. We didn't. It's not like we prepared a ton of stuff.
No, and it wasn't like there was much for it. It was just a camera rolling as we watched the draft and shot the shit.
The cave.
Yeah, it was the cave.
Cast.
We'll do a lot more of that stuff coming up. I mean, we did one for the Kentucky Derby.
Yep.
Which I'm sure was a hit.
Of course,
it was great. My horse won. All my picks won.
We both made $1 million,
yes.
And the goggles are on the way.
Yes, they're already on the way. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to bags.
Yeah, it should be fun.
We'll have some good people. There'll be some money on the line.
Always. As with most things we do, there's always
someone's got to win.
Sort of skin in the game.
Yeah, because we are using people's likeness.
We don't do shit just for fun.
No. There's got to be a purpose. There's got to be some sort of payoff. Doesn't need to be much.
A carrot of sorts.
Yes. We're half carrot, half stick. This is not an all stick podcast, okay?
Half carrot, half stick. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because most of them are winner take all.
Yes.
So we're looking for 8 teams. For 7 of them, it's all stick. But for one team, they get that golden carrot.
Absolutely. So we'll be prepared for that. Otherwise, I mean, that's kind of... We got some things working, but we'll have to figure it out. So
yeah, we have and again, as always, if you guys have any ideas for challenges, events, games you want to see us live stream and have our friends compete in, let us know. Put it in the comments.
Absolutely.
Speaking of comments, though, Ryan, a man of value.
Oh my gosh,
he's got a couple comments. I've seen some comments pop up.
Yeah, he's been.
He wants us to review Rudy.
He did say that. So
I did see that. That didn't go unnoticed.
I've never seen Rudy.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he's ever seen Rudy either. I have no idea. He must have.
Like actually, legitimately, you've never seen Rudy?
No.
Oh, come on.
Is that a surprise? Every movie you think I should have seen, I just haven't. Well,
that can't be. No, you're a pretty well versed person.
Well, yeah.
Like there's some movies that you've seen that I haven't. That like especially like when we do the movie grid, you pull some deep cuts out sometimes.
Ooh, movie grid. Love me a movie grid.
What does the movie grid look like? Just we don't need to do it. We don't need to do it.
Well, shout out Ryan. Anyways, he's been watching. The cast
shout
a
out.
lot.
And I've been trying to book him for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, we need a bigger couch, taller couch. He's too fucking tall.
I need a man of value on this because he does need to defend his honor.
Inaugural episode. If you were,
I kind of want to have Molly come and apologize.
Oh shit! Okay.
Because she wanted me to apologize, and I won't apologize. I feel bad, but I won't apologize.
This one's not bad.
No.
So
give me the names.
Left to right. Well, let's do names first. So top, Florence Pugh, We're both big
Okay.
Florence
I'm
fans.
a big Florence Pugh fan.
Then it says middle director/actor Ryan Gosling. I don't know that he's directed anything.
Oh, I mean,
tell
obviously he
you.
has if they're going to put it there.
For sure, but I don't know what that is. And then Toni Collette. You don't know who that is. It's a woman.
The name sounds... Let me see the picture. The name sounds so familiar. Okay.
I know.
I recognize her, but I don't know if I can tell you what she's been in.
I know a few movies. But then it's one word title. Starts with I through P. Ignore articles, so like the
and.
Yeah, and then released from 05 to 2025. I don't know. It's not. We don't. Movie grids tend to take us like 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
So.
What's the last chick's name?
Toni Collette.
Toni Collette. God, I have a distinct image of her being kind of like a hippie mom.
It's probably
something.
Knives Out.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Great movie.
Okay, I think that's the only thing I can recognize her from. Yep. And hippie is not the way to describe her in that.
She's
kind of like
kind of is.
Because she played
say like
someone's ex-wife, but the person had died.
Yes.
And so she's just they just keep inviting her because she's still family. Yeah.
Exactly.
What a great movie that is.
That
actually.
is a great
I really do like that movie.
Yeah.
What did you think of Glass Onion?
Didn't like it.
Really?
Didn't like it. No, I watched it once. Maybe on a rewatch I'd like it more. But I know they're making another one, but Knives Out to me was just one of the better like primo mystery movies
like
where
whodunit.
You really don't know what's gonna happen next, kind of thing.
No, you don't.
Or you think you do, and then it doesn't.
It's also a goofy movie too.
It's goofy as hell. It's funny.
I mean, Daniel Craig did a great job, even though okay.
A lot of people rip that performance, and it's supposed to be over
the top. Yes, that's the thing. Yes, it's supposed to be a goofy.
They're like, oh, it's so over the top. Of course it is.
Yes,
come on.
He goes in and out of the southern accent a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, he keeps the remnant, but it's like he doesn't do a great job at it. I mean, he does good.
I think it's pretty fucking fine. It's
but,
a fucking
for the role,
Cajun
it's
accent.
yes.
Like,
yes.
If you're gonna do it,
that's Southern Cajun.
Just dive in. Yeah.
I don't think he can fully do one though, because you can kind of hear him.
I've never
not
had
like
a problem
completely
with it.
lose it.
Yeah.
But like it's not a perfect one. That's the thing. It's not perfect.
Well, good luck.
But that's what's so like great about it. But that's what makes it so funny.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so fun. Is like it's almost not taking itself serious in a pretty serious movie.
Yep.
Who's the protagonist in it? What's that chick's name?
Anna de Armas. Oh, she's gorgeous. My God.
Yeah, that's a name I've been seeing a lot over the last year or two.
Love her.
Really? Is that your like?
She's awesome.
Yeah, man, good for you.
There you go. But
mine was always Margot Robbie.
Great ensemble cast, for sure.
I didn't mind Glass Onion.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate it, but the whole, I don't know. I thought it was too. It kind of got away from what made the good one first and went full like social commentary. I feel like, in a way.
A little bit. I mean, with the Dave Bautista character, they kind of really.
The twist was pretty good, but it's a twist everyone's seen before, where it's like. It's an old movie. It's
a few years old. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
The spoiler, the
spoiler alert. All right, now say whatever you're
with
gonna say.
The identical twin spoiler. Okay, like Prestige does it. Like movies that hit all of a sudden. Oh, the off-screen hidden sibling. Like, come on. But it wasn't. It just I like Knives Out better, and it's just a better movie.
No, but I think because in the same vein of the first one, just kind of being fun and almost. Without making fun of itself, making fun of itself, and just kind of how goofy it is by trying to be serious and actually being serious. This did the same thing, and I think kind of right away, you kind of like Daniel Craig kind of calls it out, or like they all kind of know, like there's the air of like he just knows what's happening. You kind of know what's happening already. Yeah, because immediately at that first dinner, like he spoils it right away because he Ed Norton sets up a whole whodunit murder mystery dinner, and immediately, like in 30 seconds, he's like, "Oh, it's this, this, and this." Then at the end, you're like, "Well, yeah, of course, maybe." Like, sure, you kind of saw it coming the whole time.
Yeah.
In a way, that it's like almost that's I don't want to say the genius of it, but the funniness of it is they also didn't try and hide that from you.
Yeah.
They kind of made it the theme of the whole thing. It's like, oh, he just kind of knows what's going on. Well, and you're kind of following him, how he figures out what's going on. Of just like, he's wandering around. Oh, he's just observing and watching this stuff. And at the end, he's like, oh, yeah, I saw this, this, and this. So obviously, this is happening. Like, here's how it's working.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
And so, like, if you're not, like, really watching or reading into it, you're like, yeah, it's kind of bad.
That's what
But if you overanalyze it like in that aspect, it is kind of good.
I see what you're saying,
fun.
where it's easy to dive in way over the top and miss exactly what's going on because you're thinking it's going to be deeper than it is.
Yes, but again, like that's kind of I feel like what they played on right away is like
that I know that
because you're almost doing it from his eyes throughout the whole thing.
For sure, he's your eyes, like your window into the world.
Where the first one was different, and you're kind of following Anna de Armas.
Yeah, Marta.
This one, they tried to set it up like
where
it's
you're
a
following Benoit and the kind of the other chick, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
I forget. She was in. She was our trivia question. I think it was Janelle Monáe. I think that's her.
Oh, is that her?
I think it is.
I'm
pretty sure. Yeah, which nobody got in the trivia question, but
which I'm surprised.
Yeah,
because I feel like she had a run of being like super popular for like a year or two.
I couldn't tell you if I've ever heard a song from her, but you know.
No, but she was in like commercials and
sure.
It's not Janelle Monáe, is it?
Are you sure?
Oh, I thought you just looked it up and you're like, oh my god.
No. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure.
No, you're right. You nailed it. Janelle Monáe.
Mm-hmm. No, I saw a disgusting Instagram reel.
Oh.
I gotta get off my phone during the cast, so.
That's what this show is. Watch us Google shit as we talk about it.
Watch us bullshit, make shit up, and then Google it and instant.
I told you
in
when
real
we started
time.
this, and I tell everybody
In real
who watches
time,
it,
correct ourselves.
it is just us being lazy, wasting an hour.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, so
we don't show prep. We just kind of show up and roll it.
Literally.
If it's obvious, yeah, everyone's like, duh, we know.
I feel like I have some notes that we haven't talked about. What are my notes?
I know I got something to talk about, but I don't know how to segue into it. So I'll let you.
Well, let's see what I have.
If it comes up organically, sure.
Dale Earnhardt doc series. Did you see that was coming out?
No.
Yeah, they're making a Dale Earnhardt documentary series. I don't know who's. I think it's. I want to say it's ESPN doing it, but I could be wrong.
Like a 30 for 30 or something different.
Well, just kind of like you know how they came out with the captain
been done before
and the Tom Brady, the Man in the Arena. They're kind of. It's like.
I thought Man in the Arena was Netflix.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah. But similar.
Well, like, yeah, the ESPN. I don't know even who's doing it. It might not be ESPN, but it's going to be something like that. I
wouldn't be surprised if it's Netflix.
I don't know when it's coming out. So yeah, that's one note I had.
I don't know much about Dale other than that motherfucker. It was the best to turn left.
Oh,
in the history of man.
The master of the bump and run.
Yeah.
Praise Dale, praise Dale.
Yeah.
The other note I have is, I guess that you can tell how old this note is. Bonnie Blue at spring break. And I made that note. I made that note because I saw something where Bonnie Blue was hanging out with like frats at like some spring break in Florida or so. I couldn't even tell you where. It made me think.
Oh,
it made me think, and we don't need to dive too deep into this. In fact, we don't need
to.
If you don't want to talk about this after I say what that thought leads to, we can shut it down, and that's a perfect segue to what you got.
I'm all ears.
Is Bonnie Blue so fucking played out? I'm so fucking sick and tired of seeing Bonnie Blue show up everywhere.
Yeah, no. She's like 20,
for no reason. Like,
she's like 23 years old.
No
she
reason.
Legit looks 40 years old.
I don't even give a shit. I literally do not even care.
I think it's really fucking weird how. Well, now OnlyFans is you're into like podcasting if you're big enough. It seems like like for a lot of them, it's like, can we not idolize these type of people?
I don't even care about that.
They just have nothing to say.
Like,
they just talk about how they.
Some of them actually, make content outside of there and give you kind of a reason to follow or whatever. This was someone who just showed up had sex with a bunch of guys, and that's why we found out about it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's
Yeah.
like, for some reason, I should care that she was at spring break with a bunch of frat guys.
But here you are,
and they're
here
all
you are
the
caring,
craziest thing is they're all like pumped to see her. That's the other half of it that gets me. Normally, it's like, okay,
Oh,
cool,
man.
but they're pumped, and it's like it's a photo op. It's like, I don't think I would like if I was at spring break, sure, I wouldn't care. Cool. I don't know.
I think it's kind of like
It
one
was
of those
one of
things.
those things that got me bubbling a
All
little
right.
bit. That it was just
Here's
like,
exactly what's happening. She shows up, fucking 8 guys mob her. The rest of them are like, "Oh fuck, we should probably go get a picture too." You know, like I kind of want to be cool. We should get a picture. Like, let's go.
But
And then
there was
it's
group
like,
photos of like, I don't know.
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's dumb. I don't like it
It's
either.
dumb. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. Is the best way to put it.
Those poor kids.
Is
though.
it's just dumb.
Those poor kids.
And
Stay away from her. Stay away from any.
I'm not even trying to
Any
belittle
women
the
like that.
industry.
Grant, we can belittle the industry. It's not worth.
But that's not what I'm trying to do here. We can't.
It's not
I'm not
worth
saying we
praising.
can't. But that's not even what I'm trying to do here. This was just someone who
You just don't want
it
to.
should have been a flash in the pan.
Yeah.
And it still pops up. She pops up every so often of like she's relevant or we should. And it's
For
just
sure.
like, who gives a shit?
It's the modern day Kardashian effect. What did they ever do? Like, they don't do nothing. People love to watch that shit. I don't know. It's
knew
the
OJ.
weirdness. Yeah. New OJ. I don't
They
know.
did.
It's a little different. Yeah. What'd you say? The new OJ?
They knew OJ.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, other than that, but yeah.
Shout out, happy birthday in heaven.
Oh, man. If it only was OJ's birthday. But
Next year, because we missed it. We missed it by a few weeks. We should do an OJ episode. On
where
the
is that? Where
anniversary
we
of his
try to
death.
run from the cops?
No, we just
Try to behead somebody?
have an OJ day.
OJ Day. What
Maybe
does an
we-
OJ Day consist of? We need a Bronco or something. Just cruising a Bronco.
Everything that maybe we drink instead of drinking our drinks, maybe it's mimosas.
It's not very OJ though. No.
But it's OJ. It has OJ.
Sure. That's all it is to be like OJ. I want to be like OJ if you know if you catch my drift.
We wear gloves.
That's what
We wear isotones.
Oh my god. I want to do OJ things.
Maybe we watch just Bills highlights. USC highlights.
Sure. Roots. We could watch Roots.
Rent a car from Hertz.
He was in Roots, you know. OJ Day. When is OJ Day? What are we celebrating? His birthday or
We're not celebrating anything. We're just doing because on the
All
day
right.
he dies, we just do things that are OJ.
Okay. We could go
We're not
golf.
celebrating. We're not taking no.
We
We're
like
just
to golf. We could
You
steal
like to golf, yeah.
memorabilia.
We could do a live episode from a country club. Hey, Twitter world, it's me, OJ Mahomes.
It's actually a really good OJ. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good.
That's my favorite clip ever.
Yeah.
That's honestly my favorite thing on the internet.
My
Hey,
favorite-
Twitter world, it's me, OJ Mahomes.
Oh.
If you've never seen it, do yourself a favor and
Is that
watch
his Halloween
OJ
costume?
dressed up. No,
No, he's
he dressed up as Patrick Mahomes, had the wig, had the Patrick Mahomes, and just goes, "Hey, Twitter world, it's me, OJ Mahomes."
well, yeah. Oh my gosh,
It's great.
We lost a real one
We
with
did.
OJ. There's not many people unapologetically themselves like OJ Simpson.
No.
Yep. Gem of a human, for sure.
Pretty good at football too, I hear.
Pretty good. Pretty good with a ball in his hands. Pretty good with a knife in his hands.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. We don't want any people coming for us. That's for sure. Good catch. Allegedly. But, yeah. All right, so I guess I'll bring it up.
Yeah, bring it up. What do you got?
So we've talked about this man several times on the pod, but Kanye West.
Oh,
Have you heard his song?
He blew his cousin. Or his...
Yeah, have you heard the song?
I've not heard the song.
It is so funny.
In fact, I didn't even
It's
know it was a song
really
until
funny.
recently because I thought he just. Tweeted.
I thought someone made it up.
I thought he
There's
just
a-
tweeted. I thought I blew my cousin,
He
and then I
did.
heard it was a song.
He did, and it's on his album. I don't know if he's released the album yet.
Well, okay.
But someone
I
got a
did
hold
see
of it.
something today that said he released Donda 2, and then
Donda 2?
like, within a couple hours it got taken off streaming platforms.
That's what he
So-
does every time. He either like
So I
He
don't-
either releases it and then
I'm
takes
looking
it
up
away.
Spotify right now.
But no, there's this song called "Cousin," and yes, it's about, I guess, him sucking off his cousin. And it, like the hook is like,
Yeah, Donda 2 is not on here.
holy shit. Yeah, but that's a total Kanye move. Like, release
I guess I don't know if
something,
it's supposed to be on
release
Donda 2.
something, and then immediately take it off, and then like re-record shit every time. He's just fucking insane. He's clearly insane. The man is insane. But yeah, the song, it's so goofy. He's like, him and his cousin were in the room like watching or doing dirty magazines or something, and then he's like, it goes full auto tune. It's like, I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Does he name the cousin?
I don't know. It's probably the one that he talks about where his cousin stole his laptop that he was fucking bitches on. That was from Life of Pablo, and he had to pay $150,000 just to get it from him. Don't remember that one?
No.
Yeah.
You know what?
Probably that cousin.
I've really
Because that cousin sounds like he had a little leverage on Kanye, if you know what
Yeah.
I mean.
He knew
He had
how to
pay
make him do
$150,
things.
$150,000 to get his laptop back that he was fucking bitches on. But
I really stopped listening to Kanye's music or caring about his new stuff after My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
that was probably the last good album. He's like,
It was his peak.
good album, yeah.
Life of Pablo, like I
I liked
know some of
it.
the songs on there.
I liked it.
Couldn't tell you what, because did that have Black Skinhead?
No, that was a completely different album.
That was the
The album
before.
was Black Skinhead, I think. Or was it Yeezus?
I think it was Yeezus,
Yeah.
but which was like right before or right after.
I think it was right after. Because it was,
Oh.
that was a pretty not
I mean,
good.
that song was huge.
Wait, is this it? Oh, this is it. This is Donda too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, he's lost it, dude.
He's going full R. Kelly.
Yeah,
That's what
he's lost it, dude.
I think it was Joe Rogan,
Oh my god.
who kind of pointed out
Oh.
that R. Kelly just kind of sings exactly what he's doing,
Yeah,
or like what he's thinking.
pretty much. Well, wasn't there that whole series about the midget in the closet that he's saying?
Well, no, it's Trapped in the Closet, but
Trapped
there's
in
like
the Closet.
13 parts, 14
Yeah.
parts.
And that's
It's a
kind
stupid amount of
it's
parts.
kind of a, I feel like a rip about, like you said. That's
No.
kind of what he does, though.
Yeah, no, it's like, but I'm trapped in a closet.
Yeah.
And it's just like, or it's like, there's a midget under the sink.
Was it about
I go to
Kanye?
open up the sink. Oh, he just sings exactly what he's thinking.
I think
and
that
doing.
was kind of
and
him
that's
making
exactly
a joke
what
of
that
it.
song
Yeah.
is just,
Yeah.
hey, here's the story, here's what I'm thinking, and sing exactly verbatim that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Kanye is taking a page out of Little Robert's book.
Mm-hmm.
Little Robert, y'all killing me with this. Y'all
Killing me with this shit.
Yeah, but I thought
I'm fighting for my life out here.
like I can't believe that our king Kanye has fallen this far. I'm just kidding.
no,
I can totally 100% believe it. That's what happens when you date a Kardashian, Kanye, or anybody. You're never the same again. Never the same.
the character study that is Kanye. And did you watch that Kanye series on Netflix?
No.
Um,
I don't think I could.
kind of early.
It depends who did it. If it's any from him, no way. Like you
Well,
need an
it's
objective
apparently
view.
like he's had like a camera rolling on him like most of his life. So that's
I
kind of
believe it.
what it was. It was a collection. It was a release of like a collection of like all the.
So you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah.
Rick Ross had an interview or said some things about him that are kind of like, I guess, lead into like making me think of like how he is now,
Yeah.
where he had said that Kanye just was a kid that always hung outside the studio and just kind of hung around, and nobody ever took him seriously.
Yeah.
And like here and there, like people like Rick Ross said, oh yeah, when they like he would buy some beats from him and use them. And this is when he was like a kid,
Yeah.
and use them, and then eventually, like, a couple of them, like, really blew up.
Yeah.
And then he really blew up with them. And that was the moment that, like, Rick Ross and everybody else and all these people kind of flipped the switch and actually really took him seriously of, like, oh, he's no longer this kid just...
Yeah.
Who would hang outside the studio just begging us to, like, use a beat of his that they would pay, $100 for $50 for.
I think if he was just a producer...
Oh, he'd be great. I mean,
he'd be great. He's such a big persona.
Even with his shit lyric contents these days, like, a lot of, like, the beat, the instrumental, like, the music composure of it is, like, halfway. Even listening to that, like, okay, it's terrible. It's a joke. But there is something about it. Like, he hits that frequency where it's just, like, it's goofy, but you can kind of almost laugh along with it.
Yeah.
You don't sit there and go, this is fucking dog shit.
Yes.
Even though it is dog shit.
Yeah.
He
it's
just
lyrically dog
He
shit,
knows how to hit that frequency with shit.
Yeah.
That, like, okay. Even though, like I said, Jesus, like, that album was terrible. But Black Skinhead was still a song that, like, hit. Even though you can go, like, oh, this is kind of like... Or what was the other one? Blood on the Leaves?
Yeah. Yeah.
That, like, they're terrible, but, like...
The samples he can remix, you can tell there's...
Yeah, he hits frequencies that, like, resonate. That, like, he's good at it. He is good at producing...
Some of his biggest songs are just taking one little bit of a sample and then remixing it. Like, that's kind of what he's great at. Like, if he was just a producer, and I know he's probably produced some songs besides his own, but you can tell he's, like, musically gifted. He's just fucking a nutcase. He's a nutcase.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Yeah, mixed with, I think, like I said, with kind of like what, I think it was Rick Ross who had said all that, like, with a complex of, like, a chip on his shoulder of, like, he was just that kid, like, begging them, who, like, they would laugh at him and make fun of him in front of him. They would, like, he had openly admitted, he was like, he feels bad about it because of, like, what he blew up into, but he would, like, they would make fun of, like, they would put him in the corner and just, like, use them for, like, these beats because they were cheap and he would just
it makes sense
hang
because
outside the studio.
He carries that chip on his shoulder, clearly.
Yeah, mix that with probably some mental disorders. It makes sense that, like, he became, like,
definitely.
he is who he is.
Little tism, little mental disorders, for sure. But, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to phrase it.
But that always kind of stuck with me, that I always kind of look at Kanye through that lens. And
sure.
It's not, I guess, excusing some of the shit he does, but, like, it makes it where, like, same with, like, Elon Musk. When he does shit, it's like...
When he throws his heart out to people?
Yeah, when he throws, it's like, he's autistic. Come on. You have to look at him through that lens. Of his, it sucks to say. I'm not trying to be ableist or anything, but, like, come on.
Well, I think...
You can't, like, give him full... Like, he's going to do some stupid shit like that. He's autistic.
He's kind of a goofball.
Yeah, he's a goofball. He's going to do shit like that. He's a goofy guy.
He's a goofy guy. For sure. Yeah. I wish people would just be a little more lenient. Like, sure, you can judge.
No, I mean, people are.
You deserve to be judged by what you're throwing out there, obviously.
People are lenient when it goes
do we really
people
care?
People are not lenient when it goes against them. That's all it is. Everybody's that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fucking Elon.
Yeah, throwing his heart out was one of the wildest things. And I thought it was funny either way, because he's clearly not doing, like, what everyone thought he was doing. Like,
no, again,
clearly not.
Clearly he's not, because he's autistic. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He doesn't know how to control his emotions, like, he's just like, ah.
He named his kid a series of numbers and letters.
He named him a Wi-Fi password.
Yes! Come on! You think he knows what he's doing?
Password. Yeah, X-Titan 16.
I think, he's literally throwing his heart out to you.
Yeah.
Is what he thinks he's doing.
Oh, man. That's great. Any other famed autists in the world we can talk about?
Most of them, probably.
Yeah.
Just wait till we get huge, then we'll say me.
Grant loves my... You know what? We had to... every time before the cast, we have to move Grant's model train sets out of the way. It's literally... He's got the whole, like... he's got the island of Sodor or whatever set up right here. He goes full Thomas the Train.
I recreated the American map with Thomas the Tank Engine trains. We have to move it every time to record.
Every time, dude. And if
it's
we mess something up,
right here.
We can't start until he glues the trees back together. And
You're being a real Diesel right now. I'll tell you that.
Is Diesel one of the characters?
Yeah, it's the bad guy.
You would know that. You fucking weirdo.
I only know that from Bullet Train.
Oh yeah, Diesel.
Yeah, because
Bullet Train. That's a good movie too.
A lot of people hated that movie.
Why? It's fun.
Exactly.
Why can't we have fun with movies
Why
anymore,
can't
Grant?
we just have fun?
Yeah.
Everything
get
doesn't
it.
need to be a best picture.
No.
Shout out Michael Shannon. He
Yeah.
was one of the trivia questions too.
Yes, he was.
Only Danny got that.
Yeah, I guess Danny. it's we already
Shout out the goofballs.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out the goofballs. Hey,
We're not gonna go there, but everyone knows what just happened. We're not gonna go there, but yeah.
If you know, you know.
We both. all right. We gotta leave that alone.
Wow, Wes. Real quick, guys, before we jump back into the podcast, we want to bring you some very special news. We officially have a sponsor.
Yep, and it's called Dubby. And no, that's not some weird nickname I made up for Ellie here. Yeah, elf-looking mother.
No, Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that we both just tried.
Yeah,
And it was pretty good.
absolutely.
Me and Molly tried the fruit punch flavor? It was great.
Yep.
We tried, we got the
Mystery flavor.
mystery flavor, which wasn't bad. I mean, it's a little
Yeah.
scary going into trying the mystery. But
Got me juiced for NASCAR, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, because we tried it just before NASCAR.
Absolutely.
And so let's see here. It's a clean energy drink, no sugar, no artificial. Best of all, no crash. It is branded the Jitterless Energy Blend. If you guys have ever heard or tried G Fuel before, fuck that shit. This is Dubby.
If you're a white monster guy, fuck that.
They make energy and non-energy. I think they call it non-energy hydro.
Yeah. So much helps you revive yourself from
Yeah.
from a long night at the wherever you were at. Who knows? But yeah, we kind of been using it before a little podcast, get us going.
Yeah.
It's good.
And
It's good stuff.
it is pretty good. We do have a promo code for it. If you use promo code Steppington, STEPPINGTON, when you check out at w.gg. It's w.gg. That's it. No .com, no nothing. w.gg. Use promo code Steppington. You'll get 10% off, and we get 10% of that. So it helps us out.
Yeah, help us, help our sponsors, help the show.
Yeah, exactly. The more we can get, the more help we can get, the better we can make this. Because this is right now kind of our title sponsor.
Yep.
So again, go to w.gg, and when you check out, use promo code Steppington. STEPPINGTON.
Yep, and the kick. We have a goal in mind for the kickbacks. If we get them, I mean, there'll be signs. Help us get some Goggins goggles.
Yeah. The first $300 we make, we're getting Goggins goggles, so we can do the Goggins cast.
Absolutely.
But yeah, all right, back to the show.
The dubby.
I don't even remember what we were talking.
We were talking about autists of the world.
Yeah. Oh. Well,
and train sets.
we were on something before that. Oh, you said what are the famous autists of the world?
Yeah. We got two of them. We hit those. Two of the biggest ones right now.
Michael from Love on the Spectrum.
Very
Shout
specific, but I'm talking about
talking
about in the shadows where it's like pretty obvious, but
would you say Albert Einstein? Oh yeah, it's an early dog. Was he? He could have just been super smart, but also, that was a time before they really looked at
Donald Trump's probably severely autistic.
Right up
for
here.
sure.
Get up here.
Donald Trump.
Get up here.
Oh, it's okay. She acts like she wasn't just laying here. Hi, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Who else?
I was gonna say, Donald Trump for sure. I think for
Could
sure.
be.
I think
Yeah.
for sure. Dude's definitely autistic. The way he talks is autistic.
The way he just really wants to make deals.
Yeah.
It's like that was his thing. Like when he was younger, his
Dude.
dad was like, "Oh, he just make deals with them."
That's
He
a
just
train
loves making
collector.
deals.
That's a train collector if I've ever
That's
seen
the
one.
train thought. Instead of
Yeah.
trains, it's just deals. He just wants to make deals all day.
He's the deal master.
He's the deal
Why
master.
are you sitting like that? She's get. It's all right, Ellie. You'll warm up. She forgets. Do you ever think she might have like short-term memory loss or something?
Ellie?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because last
She
time,
like forgets who I am.
last time she was here and you were here.
Yeah, she
She came down, moseyed down,
she knew I
and
was
just
here.
was like, no problem. Just like, oh, hey,
She just
what's
gets
up?
surprised.
And then they went upstairs, and then as you were leaving, all of a sudden, woo, woo.
Yeah, she's like, holy shit, who the hell is here? She's 10-second Tom from 50 First Dates. She's like, hi, I'm Tom. It's like, oh, shit. Yeah, no, she's a great dog. You're a good girl. A good girl, Ellie. Yeah, there's the tail. Yep.
Dangerous with that thing.
Mm-hmm. Dude, she made a supersonic crack on that door frame when I got
Yeah,
here.
when you got in there.
I was like, what the hell was that? And it was like,
Yeah, she does that. Yeah.
good for you. Good for you. You use that tail. Yeah, look at that thing. Nice.
Oh, anyways, what else? I watched Ford vs Ferrari.
Dude, I watched that last week too.
Did you? Oh, I watched it.
Great
Yeah,
movie.
I watched it last week.
2 weeks ago, I think, actually. 2 weeks ago. Great fucking movie. I love that movie. That should have won Best Picture, I think. That was great.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, here's my thought. It got a lot of hype,
Yep.
but
I forget what was nominated that year, but I'm pretty sure it was nominated for
it got a lot of hype, and I think it did win some awards.
For sure.
I think if I would have watched it, because that was my first time watching it.
Really?
I'd never seen it. I'd seen clips, but I'd never seen it. If I had watched it when it came out, I don't think I would have liked it, because I don't think it was everything the hype was. But now watching it a couple years removed, I did enjoy it. I did think it was good. I just didn't think it was great.
Yeah.
It pulls on your heartstrings a little bit at the end because you're like, oh my god, I can't. He's not gonna stop. Oh, why would you? No, he was. Then yeah, whatever. But I just didn't think it was great. It was fine. It was fun. It was good. Matt Damon does great.
You didn't think it was great? I think that's
no.
great
I thought
movie.
it was good. I just didn't think it was great.
Yeah.
I think what did I give it on Letterboxd? I think I gave it 3 out of 5 on Letterboxd.
Okay.
So like I said, if I would have watched it when it came out, I think because of I would have had more negative review because I didn't
What
think it lived
didn't
up
you
to the
like
hype.
about it?
It was just kind of missing something.
Yeah?
I thought
Christian...
weird hearing Christian Bale in a British accent, even though he is British.
Yeah, I was going to say, what, you didn't know he was British?
No, I knew he was British.
I thought he was outstanding in that movie. I thought he was
Yeah, he
fucking
was.
great.
Everybody was pretty good.
Yeah.
There was just kind of something about it that it didn't push it over the edge to me.
Yeah.
From good to great. Would I watch it again? Yes. Was there some kind of, iconic or fun scenes? Yeah. Just John Bernthal was great too.
Yeah. Lee Iacocca.
Yeah, there's just something that was kind of missing. It lingered in the background. I can't even.
Yeah,
put my
what I
finger
always
on it.
thought was weird about that movie, they try to shoehorn fucking, what's his name? Josh, whatever. One guy who's a prick the entire movie.
Oh, yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason. He just wants to steal the fame.
Yeah.
For,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. They never fully set that up. All they give
they don't. He just wants to be a
him and Christian
prick.
Bale have a past.
Yeah. Yeah, but they
But
don't set
don't
it
go
up.
into
I will
depth.
give you that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So like.
And I'm like, why is this guy such a fucking
He's
hater?
definitely the antagonist.
Yes.
Because
you need an antagonist.
Ford is kind of on their side.
Yeah.
He's not against. He just they're set him up as he doesn't know what's going on. He just trusts a committee to run different parts.
Yep.
You get John Bernthal's on his side, and you get why they set that up. They set that up perfectly on why Bernthal is 100% on his side.
Yeah.
They just do not set up why that one guy is against him. You
Yes,
just
Josh,
know
Josh
he's
Lucas,
against him.
the Josh Lucas character. I forget what his name even is.
Yeah.
It's fucking
It's something. I feel like it's something dumb like Bobo or BB.
no,
Or
I
Bobby.
don't even remember. But yeah, I just never understood why he's such a
Yeah,
fucking,
they don't set that. So
like-
maybe that's what it was. Was you
because
kind
they
of
want he's more like the corporate postage stamp. Like he wants the corporate image, and that's everything
Well,
that
not even that, but like
that Christian
they did
Bale's
say
character.
he has something against Christian Bale for
Yeah.
some reason. Like they had a run-in when they were younger.
Oh, was
and
it?
He just wants.
I never
nothing to
caught
do
that.
with him. He says it like. I think it was on one of the phone calls of like when.
Yeah,
John
you're right,
Bernthal-
Leo Beebe. You're right.
BB. Okay, BB.
You're right.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah, you don't understand why. They don't set up the understanding.
No, and they should.
You
'cause it
just
would make
are
more
expected to, because they need an antagonist,
sense. Yeah.
and so he's the antagonist, and
Yeah, because Ferrari isn't a very good antagonist just as an entity.
well, you don't get much of them.
Yeah,
you
don't.
get the idea, you get the concept of Ferrari.
You get the fuck you after their meeting in Italy or whatever.
That's it. But
about
after
it.
that, it's just hey, we're just trying to beat
The old Mr.
They're the
Ferrari.
Soviets.
With the, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but even on the Soviets, the coach, the star player, and the goalie were the antagonists.
Yeah.
Because those are the characters they set up for you to go, no, these people in specific we don't like, and we're trying to hope they don't succeed.
Yeah.
Ferrari is just the general whole, and even there's the tip of the cap at the end from Ferrari. So it's not even, they're not even supposed to be looked at as enemies, but as an equal we're trying to better.
Yeah.
It is not necessarily a friendly competition, but
not
an understanding of like, hey, we don't hate you, we're just trying to be better than you. Mm. Where an antagonist is someone you kind of hate and are trying to like beat.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you know, I still liked it.
If I letterboxed it, I'd give it a 4.
Dude, you gotta get on Letterboxd.
I'm telling you right now. Yeah, can you do decimals?
Well, you do halves.
Well, I couldn't give it a 4.5. I give it a 4.
See, that's where it gets tough. I gave it a 3.
If I could, I would give it a 4.1 or 4.2.
I think I only have one perfect.
What is your perfect?
The Princess Bride. It's perfect.
Is it letterboxed with?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go.
We talk about movies and TV shows.
We do a lot.
I feel like that takes up most of what we talk about.
That's our rabbit holes. Is totally fucking TV and movies. But
it's definitely. I mean, it's the easiest to go down rabbit holes on.
For sure.
I'm trying to think. What else? Me and Molly finished Reacher. That was pretty good. I feel like I watched a different movie that I'd never seen that. No, I can't think of.
Must not have been too good.
No, must not have.
Yeah. Can't think of any great movies I've watched recently, but I haven't watched a lot.
I think we talked about it on the episode, one of the episodes we lost, Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
We definitely did.
I watched that.
That's
all the way through.
The weirdest name for a movie I've ever heard of in my life.
It is.
And it was tied to what movie?
Well, there's an older series with the same guy called Dirk Gently, but
you said it was Doctor Who.
It's a Doctor Who like.
Yeah.
It's an off-brand Doctor Who. Still watching that. Still waiting for it to get a little bit better picture quality, but
Letterboxd just gave me Tenet right off the bat.
Oh, great movie. You know what? I might have given Tenet a 5-star too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I loved it.
I mean, I know it's good. I know it's a good movie.
It's great.
It's impossible to figure out, though. You put your brain into.
But here's the thing, and maybe this is a bad way to look at a movie.
Shoot, Grant.
There's
no bad way to look at a movie.
You have to watch it over and over.
Yeah.
Because when you rewatch it, they do give you everything you need to kind of like see what's happening.
Yeah.
You just don't know what to look for, which is also kind of the premise of the movie.
Yeah.
And so like the layers of it are so deep, and it's really great. I mean, the first time what got me hooked on it, I was up at CR's Cat. We took shrooms.
Oh, jeez.
And CR
So you figured out the movie right away?
No, I was so lost.
I bet CR was.
It was me and CR were the last ones up.
Oh boy!
And we were just sitting on the couch, and he's scrolling through like on demand.
Tenet, sick.
And he was like, "Hey, you ever heard about this movie?" He's like, "Not even." I
saw it in theaters.
I was like, "I've never even heard of it." He's like, "Oh, I've heard good things about it. Should we put it on?" It was kind of one of those things where it's like, "I'm coming down. I don't care. Just put something on. I'm just."
The best part of the shroom high.
Unwind. And we get halfway through the movie, and I think I finally look at him and go, "Do you know what's happening?" And he's like, "Not a clue.
Yeah,
I'm so lost." I was like, "Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go."
I like how he's stuck with it though, because CR likes every movie ever put in front of him.
I mean, we were both trying to follow it, but I think we were both exhausted, both coming down from shrooms, both just like, just unsure, like, because we didn't even know what it was about.
Yeah.
Just like, we've heard, I had never even heard of it.
Well,
he had heard the name and heard something, so it was like, just throw it on.
Part of it is the audio in that movie is so terrible. It's just it's so bad. Like, you can't understand anything unless you're in, like, that environment where they're cranking the fucking volume.
Yeah, I guess, I've always, I got the sub, I cranked, that, and
you need, like, subtitles.
Nope. You crank up and just, like, feel, because, like, Tenet, you can feel it with the sub on the couch.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Tenet is hardcore.
But it
with
hooked
the
me
bass.
enough that I wanted to know what was happening. That I gave it a rewatch when I was actually of sound, able body, and mind.
Yeah.
And was still like, what the fuck just happened?
Mm-hmm.
But I picked up enough that it was like, okay, I rewatched it again later and was like, oh shit, okay, oh, I see this here. Oh, okay, so this is what they mean. So like as you rewatch it, you understand they give you everything you need to know to understand it. But also like the theme of the movie, you need to understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And the theme is like he doesn't know what's happening. He just has a phrase and he's figuring it out as he goes.
For sure. Because it's kind of like, well, they say, like, you just have to feel it, like it's instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Like instinct. So it's like everything that's supposed to happen is going to happen. No matter what you fucking do, he does. And that's the weird part about it. It's like, because, I don't know, have you ever seen the movie Memento by Christopher Nolan?
No, I never have.
It's kind of the same
Tenet
same
was Christopher Nolan, right?
Yes. Yeah, they're both. But, like, it's a story where the guy has memory loss. And like,
then he writes things on them. So
you literally figure out shit.
And it's like super
same
short,
time
right?
as,
or is it just like
no? I think it's like a day in his life, but it's kind of the same where it's like all of a sudden you tell the story forward, and then in a way it flips backwards to where you can understand everything back to the beginning, and like he like lives this day over and over again. Because he can't fucking get out of the cycle. Like, he entraps himself in a cycle. It's weird.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing. But Memento is a crazy movie, too. It's really weird, but not quite on the level of Tenet, where it's two trains moving past each other.
Like, because
like
that's
through,
what Tenet
like
is.
through each other, though. Like, through each other. It's weird.
It's two trains moving through each other.
Yeah.
One's going forwards, one's going backwards.
Memento is like, let's go this way all the way to the end where you reach the pivotal point, then it kind of brings you back to the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's weird, but... Yeah, Nolan's a genius, that's for sure.
I'm curious what I gave Tenet.
I bet you, it sounds like you gave it a 4.5.
I'm kind of thinking, now that we're talking about it, that's what I gave it. But I wouldn't be surprised with a 5.
Yeah. Was this before or after the shrooms hit?
Oh, this was after. I did give it a 5-star.
You gave a 5-er?
Yeah.
Do you have any other 5-ers?
I think that
and Princess
Bride. I think just those two.
What?
See if I can look up all the reviews.
Yeah, I think like movies like that where you can, I don't know, just play with different ideas like that to a point where it's...
Oh, I got a handful of 5 stars. I got 4. I got 2 of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
And Princess Bride and Tenet. I got Fellowship of the Ring and The Return of the King. Yeah, I'm down with that. Knives Out got 4.5.
Nice.
Django got 4.5.
I agree with both those.
Interstellar got 4.5.
For sure.
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting. 4.5. Tropic Thunder 4.5.
Oh yes,
Life
dude.
Aquatic 4.5.
The best comedy I think ever made.
I gave Hustle 4.5.
Hustle?
Yeah, with Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay. The basketball one.
Yep.
Never seen it.
Really?
No.
I thought it was good. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
It was. Ant is in it.
I know there's a few NBA guys.
Yeah, there's a handful. It was good. I really liked it. It's worth a watch. That was for Titty's party, for Titty's Adam Sandler party. That's what I was gonna do. Adam Sandler and Hustle. And I found the Federal Donuts sweatshirt that he wears. I found it online, but I couldn't. By the time I thought of it,
yeah, who cares?
By the time it would have showed up,
I'm done buying shit online for costume parties. So I bought one online to be Billy Madison, and it was like, I just cut up a sweater. And then threw it away. I threw it away the next day.
I did like the Federal Donut sweatshirt where I would have wore that more often.
True. Federal Donuts. I need a donut. That sounds good.
Donut place in Philly.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Uncut Gems?
I haven't seen it.
You've never seen Uncut Gems?
No, I heard. So
it'll make you stop sports betting.
I've heard that it's the most stressful movie.
Don't you got a game today?
Yeah. I've heard it's the most stressful movie to ever watch.
It isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
I gotta watch it then.
it's stressful because you're watching him stress out about it, but at the same
Aren't
time,
you watching him like unravel his own life in like the worst ways? Pretty much.
Yeah, in trying to like win the next bet because he's addicted to gambling.
Yeah.
He's addicted to sports betting. But also like, okay, here's the thing: is it's just a movie of everything's coming up due for everybody.
Yeah. Like comeuppance or like
bets.
pay the piper.
Like everybody has somebody to pay.
It's like a train of
everybody. Everybody he runs into, him. Like
so
everybody
is dodging everyone he owes, kind of.
Yeah, he is, but that's what everybody else is trying to do. While also like, because there's one scene where a couple guys come up to him and are like, "Hey, you owe us money. Like we owe money. Like we're trying to get this because we have to pay somebody." He's like, "Oh, I'll pay you." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and like they're in trouble, and he's in trouble, and then like KG is like, "Oh, I got this ring. I need the power for this game. It feels good."
Yeah.
That like. They try and set up suspense, but it always, to me, just keeps falling short.
Sure.
Because, like, I guess, spoiler alert. I don't know if you want a spoiler alert.
I don't care. That's still
so, like,
the movie either way.
He takes the gem to auction because he thinks he can get more. And KG, before it goes in, was like, I'll give you this. I'll give you this. And he's like, no. It's going here. I'm going to get more.
To buy the gem.
Sure. And then it goes to auction, and something happens where then it gets, I think it gets taken off or something like that, where then KG comes back to him after and was like, well, I'll give you this much money.
And he has to.
And he takes it.
Yeah,
and it's just like, okay, so then there was no suspense. Like, he was always, like, he always got it.
Yeah.
And then, like, in the beginning... so when he gives KG the gem to hold as collateral, he takes one of his championship rings, like the real one, as collateral.
Doesn't he pawn the ring at some point too?
Yeah. So then he takes
He's a fucking total degenerate.
He uses it as collateral on a bet.
Because he's like a pawnbroker. Like, isn't that kind of his thing?
He's a jeweler.
He's a jeweler.
Yeah,
so he totally takes KG's ring to go pawn that.
Well, he doesn't pawn it. What he does is he uses it as collateral.
That's so degenerate, dude.
On a bet.
Oh my
he makes a big
God.
bet.
Yeah.
And so then the bet hits. He goes back to collect his money, his winnings.
Yeah.
And then when he gets there, we canceled the bet. Oh, why is that? Oh,
Fuck.
well, because of this. Oh, because you owe this and blah, blah, blah. Well, we pawned the ring. We sold the ring, so you don't have it anymore. And it's like,
shit.
that would never happen. That's not how it works.
Oh, what do you mean? It's not like he's legally betting anything. These are scumbags, right? Like, bookies.
No, but, like, he's doing it in jewelries. In store. Like, that is just like, no.
He's
like,
clearly a piece of shit guy, and they're like, well, you're going to fuck us over anyway.
It's like everything is like, no, this is just not how it works. This is just not real. Like, so like they try and set up suspense to just like, if you just have any like, if you use any sort of common sense or thought, like, this is not how this happens. Maybe something along those lines, but not in this scenario. They set up a false scenario where things would happen that way. But it was still good. Like, they do get you at some points, and it's like, they do convey about, like, that this guy is addicted to gambling. And, like, he can't, like, he's always
clearly.
Like, hey, Cage, here's how I win.
That's all I remember. It's like, here's how I win, or let's fucking bet on this. Like, those are the two means.
What are we doing? Let's bet on this.
Yeah.
And, like, he does do a good job acting. Like, everybody, like, KG was great. He was great. The one guy from Atlanta was great.
The big ticket.
And, like, okay, so then KG has the gem, and just for no reason, like, he was supposed to give it back one day, but he doesn't. So he gets in touch with him, and he was like, oh, yeah, no, he just left to go practice in Philly. So if you want it, you got to go to Philly. It's like, no, like, what are you, he has his championship ring. Like, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
But then, okay, then he goes to Philly.
Well, it takes place when KG was playing. Right?
Yeah. While he's playing. And then, like, okay, so then he goes with KG's one buddy to go pick it up from Philly. Then all of a sudden, the guy just ditches him in Philly. It's like, no, that's not, no. Because so he shows them the practice facility. He shows them where it's at, and then the guy just walks in and just leaves him there.
Huh.
And then he can't get in because there's security. Like, oh no, you can't come in. It's just like no, that's not how this works. But otherwise, everything else.
I'll add it to the watch list because I've been meaning to watch it. I just haven't.
What did I give Uncut Gems? 3.5, maybe.
Let's look at 3. I don't like the half scores though. I think you need to go full decimals.
Look it up. I gave it 3.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, one of those more serious Adam Sandler roles. Ellie, what do you think? What do you think of Uncut Gems?
She loved it. She loved it. I can tell. She gave it a 5.
What else do we got? You got any other notes or anything?
I don't. Sorry, I don't.
I don't know how long we going. If we had a producer, they could tell us.
I think another 40 minutes, probably. About that.
Something like that. Anyways, subscribe. Tune in next week, Bags Tournament, the 17th.
Yep.
And
Bags, we'll have a pit stop pick'em week after that. So gear up. Yeah, sure. Gear up.
Yeah, Memorial. It's Memorial Weekend, right?
25th. Yeah, I believe so.
So first one remote. Will you be able to do a remote?
Yeah, I can do remote.
Remote. First one remote this year, which
Cabin Cast. If you follow if you followed the channel, you know I'm a cabin caster myself. Bit of a cabin cast myself, but yeah. We got some stuff down the pipeline as always. We got things brewing for you guys. Always. Ellie's got a part to it.